Lower Manhattan. Scott?
That's right, Diane. This is the 7-month anniversary of the World Trade Center attacks. And as you can see, the EPA continues to test the air downtown. And recently it announced a plan to clean the outsides of buildings. But that's missing the point, say area residents. They say it's the air inside that is making them sick. And they say the EPA has no comprehensive plan to help them. The September 11 attacks blanketed New York City with debris. Debris that not only covered streets, but filtered into ventilation systems, carpets, and walls. Buildings seemingly otherwise untouched by the blasts.
You would never think that, there's anything dangerous because it's basically clean. But we were getting sick. I
started getting really bad asthma, nosebleeds, bad headaches, even like blood started coming out of the corners of my eyes.
Sickened by air, the EPA says shows no evidence of significant long-term health risk. But these residents say the EPA testing doesn't go far enough.
There's nothing wrong with the ambient air because no one's moving around the apartment. The machine is just sucking air. What happens that's why we've been asking and demanding more aggressive testing.
Even though the EPA has tested the air in this building, and it does meet minimum standards, it's what's in the walls, and these fabric walls, and in the carpet. Every time someone steps on this carpet, particles fly up in the air, and in the ventilation systems, which have not been tested, that concerns the residents here because they breathe in those particles every day. But enough to worry the Tabs, who hired a private inspector who found their vents were blowing in.
He was shocked to find that air was blowing into our exhaust vent instead of pulling things out, because that's the only way then that anything that's in this apartment gets sucked out.
The EPA declined to talk on camera, but told WABC its task force is working on the problem. A problem acknowledged by EPA Administrator Christine Todd Whitman when addressing the EPA's plan to clean the outsides of buildings. What we think is blowing into apartments may be blowing in with the wind, said Whitman. And as you can see, trucks continue to water down the streets down here, trying to keep the particles out of the air. We will likely learn more about the EPA's position tomorrow at a state assembly hearing on lower air quality. Downtown in Manhattan, Scott Engler, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Scott, thank you.